everybody, today I'm in front of the Chevrolet Silverado 4500 HD chassis. This is a really cool truck. So Adam did a video on this, I want to say maybe a couple years ago. I'm doing another one today because the more I find out about this truck, the more I like it. So what is it about this truck? I feel like this is the truck where when the engineers designed it, they got everybody in a room. It's like they all went to therapy and they found out, okay, here's what the mechanics want. Here's what they want from a medium duty truck standpoint and the fleet folks. And then they got everybody who was gonna ride in the truck and said, what do you want from a feel and from a passenger vehicle? And they listed it all out and they talked to each other. Man, if we could all do that. They did it and they did a fantastic job. And this is the end result. Let's go take a tour. So what do we have with this truck? We have really great serviceability. So you have this tilt front hood, but the hood just comes right open. And then you have this great 50-degree cut on the truck where when you turn it, a technician can get right in here to work on it. So everything's extremely easy to access and service on both sides. You also don't have to take the cab off if you're gonna get in there and work on the engine. What's really nice about this, particularly for those folks who have had situations with other chassis where they've needed to take the cab off, imagine what happens when you've got to go back in and redo all of those connections. The electrical connections have to be redone, the HVAC, and sometimes you might end up having these little gremlins that you have to chase down. We don't have that in this situation. That's really fantastic. Another thing we have here is Hydromax braking. So this is true medium duty braking. This is another safety feature. So if the driver has a situation where the normal source of fluid is interrupted for some reason, you have a backup pump that's gonna give a hydraulic boost at a reduced rate. Got a Duramax diesel in here, coupled with the Allison transmission. So this is a fantastic combination. A lot of you have seen this combination for years. For our customers, you know, a lot of times you're spending, when you're going out there, you know, driving these ambulances, you're gonna be on scene for a long time. So one of the great things about the warranty is that it's not based on hours. So this has I think a 5-year, limited 5-year, 100,000 mile warranty on the engine. I believe it's a 5-year unlimited mileage on the Allison transmission. So those are all really great. From an upfitter, from Frazer's standpoint, why do we like it? Well, this is something that's really nice. If you look at the frame rails, these are flat frame rails. They're clean on the top, so it makes it easy for us to go in there and do what we're going to do on top of it. This right now is showing the factory leaf springs. We're gonna come in here and add a LiquidSpring suspension system on it. The version that you're seeing right now, this is, we're gonna add, you know, some wheel covers on it. Everybody knows we're working through supply chain issues, so some of the other ones that we get are gonna have a little bit higher level trim package on it. So that's what the fleet folks, the mechanics, those folks who get in and deal with these every day like. From the passenger or the driver standpoint, there are a lot of things to like about this too, and that's why I say it's like everybody got on the same page and listened to what each group was gonna need and really came up with a truck that satisfies and meets everyone's need. On the inside, it doesn't feel like a truck. It feels a heck of a lot more like a passenger vehicle, and I have driven this vehicle and ridden in it, and it feels like that. So all of the things that you get used to in your regular retail or personal vehicle, that's what happened in here. Again, really, I don't know what the engineers did from listening sessions, but they did a really fantastic job of making sure that the dash has all of those things that we need. Now again, this is a little bit lower level trim model, but the feel of where the controls are, and when I get up here and I sit in it, and now I've driven some of the trucks where I felt like I was in a big old truck, but you just don't here. And it's really comfortable. You've got good leg room. You've got great visibility. So for someone like me, and for so many of our customers where you have so many different end users getting in and out of these, you want to be able to, for someone who's vertically challenged, such as myself, really need to be able to see out of the front of this. And the way the hood drops off quickly, it gives me really good visibility. For our folks who are taller, they're gonna have a lot of headroom here. We've even got some room behind the seats. Now obviously we're gonna replace this center section and we'll have our console in here. Easy access to all controls, so I can do what I need to do here and not have to take my eyes off the road to see what I'm gonna do in this area. So overall, it's just a really fantastic job of building this truck and giving that everything that the maintenance folks and the mechanics want, and that medium duty truck that's going to last for a really freaking long time, and marrying it with the people who are going to drive it and have the comfort and not have to feel like they're driving something that's large or they need some sort of extra training to be able to get behind the wheel of this and drive it from day one. So hope y'all have enjoyed the tour.